Today's video is one that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, which is reacting to overconsumption TikToks, because let's be honest, there's a lot. The idea for this video definitely came from one of my favorite YouTubers out there. Her name is Shauna Rapari. She has done a ton of reaction videos about overconsumption and these different trends online. So the format and the inspiration for this video, all of the credit goes to her, and make sure you check her out if you want to see more videos like this. Also, I'm in an Airbnb right now, so a little bit of a different setup. Forgive me if the light is a little off, or I don't even really know. It's quite aesthetically pleasing, but whatever. So we're gonna be watching a handful of questionable videos. And then of course, I'll be sharing my thoughts with you. This video is solely about discussing and critiquing various consumption behaviors. It's not about an attack on the individual person. So that's not what's gonna be happening today. I don't condone that for anybody who is watching this video. Let's be kind, let's be respectful, but let's give some constructive criticism as well while we're at it. So just remember, we stay critical, but we are never cruel. Let's keep it kind in the comments, and let's just get started. So I have my laptop here where I'm gonna be watching all of the videos. Another quick thing is that a lot of these videos are quite long, so I might be fast forwarding through some maybe less irrelevant parts, or maybe if we get the point, I'll stop it early. So just heads up that we're not going to be sitting here and watching like a 2-3 minute long overconsumption video, because I don't want to. We're first going to start with this Target haul.
Let's go spend my money at Target together so that you don't have to. They have so many new crew necks at Target. Just wait until you see like the end of this video. I love the positivity and the self-love vibes that I'm getting from these. Like perfect as is. You're kidding. That's actually adorable. And then I saw this. It's giving Skims Valentine's Day collection with the heart keyhole, okay? And then I saw this little ribbon one. They're both tank tops. Very cute. I'm also dying to try their oil cleanser, but I'm making myself finish my current one right now before I buy a new one. Making good decisions over here.
That's good.
So I bought the Skims Valentine's Day pajamas that they released in the candy heart version, and these look so similar. The light blue, the candy hearts, and these are just more crew necks that I thought were cute. These would be so cute over workout sets. Also, their workout jackets are top tier. I thought these were so cute, but then I saw this one and it had to come home with me. It's my new favorite jacket to throw over my workout sets for Pilates. I love how it's cropped. It's like cinched in the waist. It's so cute. Also, look at this bag chain. It's so cute with the little bow and the strawberry. And I just love having a bunch of crew socks to wear around the house, and I thought these were cute. They say kindness on the side. Love that. So I picked these up, and that is everything for today, and I love everything I got.
Okay, so first things first, I think we can all acknowledge that Target is really, really good at capitalizing on trends, and they're really good at understanding what type of cute, kitschy items people are going to love. And a lot of those examples from the beginning of the video and towards the end are exactly what I'm talking about. So we have very seasonal, very specific items that ideally someone would buy and wear throughout the whole year, but in reality, maybe not. I know that the crew neck sweaters she mentioned, those could definitely be an evergreen item that somebody wears throughout the entire year. But I think when you have this type of cute, kitschy little saying on it or whatever, like, yes, it's adorable and everything, but I think that's the selling point, right? It's not the sweater. It's not the quality of the sweater. It's not where the sweater's from. It's the fact that it has this little saying on it that you might resonate with. And I don't think there's anything wrong with buying, clothes that have something on them like that. But I think where the issue comes into play is when the novelty of that item wears out. And when you have this type of novelty item like this, I think it fuels that vicious cycle of impulse buying, quickly losing interest, and then you never wear it. I know that's not the case for everybody, but just my opinion. Now, one of the biggest things I'm going to be talking about in this video is that you can find a lot of similar items in the thrift store. You don't have to go buy things firsthand. Now, are you going to find, a sweatshirt that says kindness first on it at the thrift store? The likelihood is probably not, but I think that's where having flexibility comes into play when it comes to building your wardrobe. But if you actually want to find a specific sweatshirt that you see somebody promote on social media or something like that, you can always check Poshmark, Depop, Mercari. Like that is a different form of buying secondhand. Obviously they all come with their own little, issues and good things and bad things, but buying secondhand is always going to be better than buying new. And when I see seasonal items like those heart shorts or the little tank top with the heart cutout, I just am curious about the average consumer and the longevity that they place within the item. Is it something that they're only going to be willing to wear during that time of year? And are they going to forget about it by the next time of year, like the next time it rolls around? So I think this is where critical thinking skills really come into play. What's the longevity of the item in your wardrobe? Can I find something similar at the thrift store? Am I buying it just because it's a novelty item, just because it gives me that little high? These are things to consider. Okay, so that's my little rant about Target and different novelty items. So let's talk about this next video. This video cracked me up. It's a Pack My Stanley video. It's just so silly. I can't. Two phones. Hate these things. Okay, so the evolution of putting stickers on your water bottle to literally dressing them up like dolls is kind of funny to me. I can't lie. It's pretty funny. Like, how did we go from that to that? Like, I just don't get it. I think the thing that throws me off the most with a video like this, which there's so many like Pack My Stanley videos, is that it just looks so impractical. Like, why do you need all of that stuff to go on your Stanley? And also just like, why do you need all of that stuff? Why do you need 4 packs of Listerine strips to go on to a Valentine's Day date? Like, girl, I know your breath needs to be fresh, but come on. Like, do you need 4? I am a little bit of a Stanley hater, not necessarily because of the product, but because of the culture that the product has kind of promoted since it's blown up over recent years. But I think the whole, accessorize my Stanley craze is just so unnecessary. You don't need any of that stuff. You're essentially using your Stanley as a purse or as a bag, and it just feels so unnecessary. I don't know. I looked at this creator's TikTok, and this is primarily what they post about. It's a lot of like Pack My Stanley content and everything. And it makes me wonder if they're actually using those items and actually taking them on the Valentine's Day date or on your hot girl walk or whatever the case may be. Like, it makes me wonder if you're actually using the item or if you're just using it for content. I think this video is a really good example of peak overconsumption. It's buying unnecessary things for unnecessary items. Like, I know a water bottle is, considered a necessity most likely, but you just don't need all of those things for your Stanley. I think the problem with Stanley and the accessories is that it becomes a form of collection, which can quickly turn into, overconsumption. So yeah, this one was cuckoo crazy. But anyways, let's move on.
Guess who did some online shopping? It's me again with another haul. I got a lot of winter outfits because it's getting really cold outside. So let's start with Target. Number one is this really basic ribbed, like off the shoulder. I caved and I got the Target fur coat. I live in Arizona, so there's like literally no need for a fur coat, but I am convincing myself that I'm going to Canada, so we need some Canada fits, okay? And then I got this really cute waffle knit zip up. Then I spent $400 at ASOS. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff.
Okay, I don't feel like we have to watch that entire thing because it's basically just a haul. I think we got the main points out of the way in the beginning, which was, you know, I think this video screams just lack of critical thinking skills when shopping. And, you know, you can do whatever you want with your money. Like, I don't care that she spent $400 on ASOS, but like when she held up all the packages and it's just like plastic, plastic, plastic. That's not her fault, obviously. But I don't know. This is such a multi-dimensional issue because I know ASOS is probably one of the worst companies when it comes to fast fashion and potentially ultra fast fashion, but I just think it's such a poor excuse for companies to not invest in some type of biodegradable, recyclable packaging at this point. Why are we still shipping in plastic? Like, it's just stupid, but you know, that's a criticism on ASOS, not on, you know, this person. Now, I do think that the most baffling thing that she mentioned in the video was the fur coat. You know, she was like, I caved and got the fur coat. That to me screams a little bit, not impulse buying, but maybe just caving to trends essentially. But she says she lives in Arizona and she says that, you know, she's hoping to use the fur coat for a trip to Canada. Now, in my head, that would be the perfect excuse to rent an item rather than buy an item that you likely aren't going to use after the trip. Like, if you don't think that the fur coat is going to serve you well where you live permanently and you only just bought it for a potential trip, then it just feels like, you know, there were other opportunities out there for you to consume in a more responsible manner. I know renting comes with its own, you know, bag of issues and everything. I personally just love to rent because it allows me to explore my wardrobe a little bit more without committing. And, you know, it's also just a more sustainable way to shop without buying things that you actually are never going to wear. This is actually a big issue that I have when it comes to vacations and travel. I see a lot of people being like, oh, you know, I need an entirely new wardrobe for my, you know, 1 week vacation or whatever the case may be. Like, I have to go buy a bunch of stuff. But if that's you and if you're planning on going on a trip sometime soon and renting options are available to you, then that's fantastic. Otherwise, I would shop your own closet. And also, if you do want to go buy things, try to buy secondhand if you can. And when you are looking for items, make sure that they're going to be transferable in other parts of your life. So if you're going to a really warm vacation spot and you're looking for like dresses, make sure that, you know, you can wear those during the summertime wherever you live as well. I just really don't like any type of haul like this because I feel like it just promotes the idea that over-consuming and frankly a lot of the times overspending is okay. And you know, like I said, it's kind of up to the person what they're going to spend, but I'm sure not everybody, you know, has the means to spend $400 on ASOS or whatever. I think that hauls like this can frame excessive shopping as like cute and as almost like a personality trait when in reality, it's an issue. I hope this person is going to use every single item for years and years to come. Like, that's the ultimate goal, is to just use what you already have. But I don't know. I didn't look at the rest of her profile, so I'm not sure if like hauls are a consistent thing for her, but I don't know. It's just kind of cringy, to be honest. So I wanted to try to find some type of home decor overconsumption. So I do have a home Amazon haul, so let's watch that.
Okay, you guys, I ordered a bunch of stuff for the house from Amazon to just get everything organized, and we needed so many things. I'm so excited to open these, so let's do it together. I don't have a box cutter, so I'm just using some scissors. Let's hope I don't cut myself. Oh, this is my drawer organizer for the kitchen. This is gonna be perfect. White hangers. This is what I was most excited for. It's my Dyson vacuum. Got a bunch of drawer organizers for the bathroom. So I got this to put dishwashing pods in here. I love the little top lid. Bath mats for our bathroom. I got these cute little jars to put Q-tips in.
Okay, so we're not gonna watch that whole thing because it's kind of just the same stuff over and over again. Now, I first want to acknowledge the reality of moving. I'm very aware that when you move, you generally purge things, you generally get new things. Like, you know, I would never expect somebody to move to a new home and not need to buy something. And I also think that some things in this video make more sense buying new, like bath mats, towels, potentially a vacuum, you know, especially if you're looking for a specific type of vacuum like a Dyson. I understand that, and frankly, I would do the same thing. You know, I'm not out here buying every single piece of every part of my life secondhand. A majority of it, yes. All of it, no. But where I have an issue with this video is the fact that a lot of what she purchased on Amazon are easily things that you can find in a secondhand store. She bought things like drawer organizers, hangers, storage containers, like a lot of storage and organization stuff. And those are all things that are readily available in secondhand stores. And if secondhand shopping isn't accessible for whatever reason, you can look at your Buy Nothing group, you can do Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. Like, there's so many other options to see what is available secondhand. And the reason that I say this, and frankly the reason why I specifically chose this video to talk about, is because I was at the thrift store the other day. I was with a friend and I was helping her thrift. I didn't buy anything, so there's nothing that I need right now, but we went over to the little home section just to see. She was looking for something specific, and I just saw so many organization things there. Those little clear plastic bins, you know, drawer organizers, little jars. Like she talked about laundry pod jar, which first of all, laundry pods already come in their own container, so I don't really know why we need more, but that's besides the point. But there are just so many options secondhand. I just would like to encourage people more to maybe pause or hold off on those unnecessary things immediately and try to go find them secondhand before you order from Amazon or, you know, go shop at Target or anything like that. You don't really need a container for your laundry pods the second you move into your home. You don't really need, you know, drawer organizers, of course, depending on what you have. But I mean, even like the hangers she was showing. When I was at this thrift store, they had so many hangers. It was unbelievable. And I was like, I'm never going to not buy hangers anywhere from but the thrift store. That was a very, very poor sentence, but I think you get what I mean. I understand that we live in an age of convenience. I also really like convenience, but I like reducing my carbon footprint more. And I also personally just love the thrill of shopping secondhand more, because not only are you finding more unique items sometimes, but you're also saving so much more money. And for that, it's worth it. Okay, so the next two videos I want to show you are from the same creator. The first video I saw when I was looking for, you know, like home decor, home type of hauls or whatever. And the second video was something I found after I looked at her page. So we're just gonna watch a few seconds of the first one and then I'll show you the second one. It's like so alarming. That's all we're gonna watch because the rest of the video is just cringy. Whatever. Okay, so then I was just, you know, scrolling on her page and just looking, and then I saw this video.
Oh my god, let's pick out goodies. She was really hyped about Tarte Cosmetics. Does anyone else? These are my babies. I literally use all of this. Well, these ones aren't used. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Okay, I think you get the point. I'm trying to figure out what to say about this. I don't know this creator, but after looking through her profile, it's clear that, you know, she has a lot of stuff. The PR packages and just the PR in general is crazy to me. You know, that video is her packaging up stuff for her cousin. Fantastic. Like, if you're not going to use it, give it to somebody who will. I think that that's great. But a lot of that stuff is going to expire before she can use it. A lot of it is just not going to be used in the manner that it was meant to be used. And a lot of it's plastic and, you know, one-time use. And I don't know. I obviously can't see every single thing that's in there, but it is a little alarming that people still actively accept that much PR. Whenever I think of PR packages, I actually always think of Samantha Ravindal on YouTube. I'm probably butchering her last name, so sorry. But she's a beauty content creator, YouTuber. She's, you know, very, very successful, and she's very, very real, which I love her. But I remember a couple of years ago when I was watching her more consistently, she said that she has stopped accepting PR because of how wasteful it is. I don't remember every single reason that she mentioned, but I do know a huge part of it was just this excessive packaging and, you know, stuff she's probably not going to use, if I'm remembering correctly. But I think that was such a great move for her to make, because that's her career, is essentially reviewing and using makeup products. And the fact that she was receiving so much that she was like, you know, this is so wasteful, I don't need all of this stuff, etc. Let's put a stop to it, is exactly what more creators need to do. And so when I see a video like that just has so much excessive PR, I'm like, you should pull a Samantha and you should tell a handful of brands to stop sending you stuff. Like, anything that you genuinely don't use and don't need. Like, PR packages aren't just from brands that you've worked for. They're from brands that want you to use their product and promote it. So it's just frustrating when I see creators have that much stuff. It's like, you really just don't need that much. And if you are going to have that much, you should give it away, which, to be fair, that creator does do. I saw a couple videos of her giving away, you know, packages of items, which is fantastic. Like, that's great. Give them to people who will actually use them. But again, it's still the fact that she has this, what looked like a room full of PR. And like I said, things are gonna go bad, things are gonna be expired, things are single use. But if I were her, I would assess every single thing that I have in that room, and I would say, what am I actually using? What am I not using? What is going to be the most wasteful? Like, what is single use? What's not recyclable? And then I would just cut off PR from them. You literally just have to email them and tell them you don't want to accept a PR anymore. So anyways, I thought that was a very interesting 2 videos. All right, you guys, those are all the videos that I have for you today. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I think the more that I would do, the better I would get at criticizing them. This was all kind of just top of mind, whatever I thought. But, you know, maybe in the future I can do deeper dives into certain videos and we can talk about it a little bit more. But I think the general gist of everything that I've said here is just that we have way too much stuff and we don't need nearly as much stuff as we have. And we don't need people to continue promoting unnecessary overconsumption, excessive items, if that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.